This is my weight loss story. Hi, I'm Jessica. Growing up, I was always a very petite, skinny girl. I never had an issue with my weight growing up. And in 2018, I was diagnosed with endometriosis. I was in pain constantly. I ended up needing surgery. So I had surgery and I was put on 3 different kinds of medication after that to keep the endometriosis from coming back or at bay. I don't know. I was listening to my doctor. Very quickly after that, the medication that I was on made me gain a bunch of weight very quickly. I remember going to my post-op and asking my doctor more about these medications and is there any side effects that I need to worry about and all of that. So she said 2 of the medications that I was on would cause weight gain. So that was that. And then I remember going back, I believe it was like a month later after my surgery. I went back for like another follow-up and to see how like the medications were doing and all of that. I remember leaving my house that day and I was trying to put on a pair of jeans and I couldn't fit into my jeans and I couldn't fit into any of my clothes. So I wore like sweats because that was the only thing that fit me. So I went in to my follow-up and obviously, you know, they do like the vitals and they check your weight, and I had gained almost 15 pounds in about a month. That was very hard. It was very hard, and I was at a spot where I couldn't stop taking the medication that I was on. I just kind of had to deal with it and hope that I could lose the weight, but that didn't happen. I actually continued to gain weight, and no matter what I did, I mean, I was working out, I was very active, I was working out, I was eating healthy, I just kept gaining weight. That just started, you know, this journey of trying to figure out what can I do to lose the weight. I eventually did stop taking those medications. I was able to come off of them years later, but I still couldn't lose the weight. I was very unhealthy. I was pre-diabetic at one point. I was trying to do everything that I could to lose weight and nothing was working for me. I've tried personal trainers before and nothing was happening. One of them actually was very honest with me and he was like, I don't want to keep taking your money because this isn't working. You're not losing any weight and you're putting in the work and you're eating healthy, and maybe you need to see a doctor, maybe something's wrong. I did try going to multiple physicians and get checked out and do lab work and all that. I was like, what's happening? I'm not taking these medications anymore, so technically there should be nothing in the way of me losing the weight. You know, they came back and said everything looks normal. You should probably try increasing your cardio, try decreasing your calories, which I was already doing all of that. So, and for many, many years, it was a cycle, right? It was like, what diet am I going to try this year? How low is my calorie count going to get? And nothing was working. This year of 2025, well, actually for like probably the last year or so, like 2024 is probably when I started like following all of these doctors and all of these healthcare professionals about just getting to know how the body worked. Like this year I was like, okay, I'm gonna figure this out. I've had enough. I just can't anymore. I have to lose weight. I have to get healthy. I mean, I got to a point where I would get so winded going up my stairs to go to bed or to go to my room. Like, I was like, this is absurd. Like, how am I out of breath just going to my room? Like, shaving my legs was hard, wiping my butt was hard. I mean, just simple tasks that I was able to do many years ago were now a challenge, and I hated every bit of it. I was like, I can't live my life like this. I need to figure this out. I need to figure this out like on my own, because all my labs and all are normal, quote unquote normal. So I started really researching how your body works. And I learned about blood sugar and insulin and how your body works, really, because one, I had to get my pre-diabetes under control because I did not want to go through that path. I didn't want to be diabetic, and I was very well on that path. Anyways, I stumbled upon fasting, and I started fasting this year. I started fasting consistently every day since August of 2025, and here I am now, 40 pounds down, pre-diabetes is gone. I feel great. My mental health is great, and I have more energy. I'm able to move my body. It's been life-changing. Yeah, it's been great. So I have finally found what has worked for me, and I truly do believe that fasting can work for a lot of people. Even if weight loss isn't what you're trying to achieve, fasting is way more than just weight loss. It is literally a healing process that takes place in your body. You are healing your body by fasting, and it has been proven to reverse metabolic diseases, has been proven to reverse diabetes, all kinds of inflammation in your body. It has been proven to improve mental health disorders. Fasting has given me my life back. It's never something that I'm going to stop. I will always incorporate fasting. Whether I change my fasting window or not, that will probably change in the future. But one thing I can say is that I will never stop incorporating fasting into my daily life. I hope this helps somebody.